This is my video assessment assignment. I've gathered my stethoscope, my blood pressure cuff, my pen light, pen and a notepad, my assessment form. I have some props for my pulse oximeter, my thermometer, and my alcohol wipes. Good morning, I'm Andrew. I'm a nursing student and I will be assessing you today. I'm going to wash my hands and I'll be right back with you. Would you like to take a seat? Okay, as I mentioned, I'm Andrew, and I'll be assessing you today. I'm going to start by asking you a few questions about your overall health. I'll take some vital signs, and then I'll do an in-depth assessment of your skin. It's going to take me about 10 minutes. Do you have any questions for me?
I do.
All right, let's get started. Could you tell me your name and date of birth, please?
Cecilia Van Hoyen, 12/11/85.
All right, I'm going to verify that on your wristband. Could you tell me why you came in today?
So I hurt my foot on a camping trip, slipped on some rocks, and now my right heel hurts.
Okay, about how long ago was that?
It was about a year ago.
You said that was your right heel?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any chronic heart or lung diseases, any diabetes, any other health problems we should know about?
No.
Have you had any surgeries?
No.
Are you allergic to any medications?
No. No.
Any other substances like latex or iodine?
No.
Do you have any advanced directives in place in case of sudden injury or illness?
I don't.
If you'd like any more information on that, we can help you with that. Do you smoke?
No.
Do you drink?
No.
Do you take any prescription medications?
I don't.
Do you take any over-the-counter medications or supplements?
No.
Could you tell me more about the pain in your foot?
So it's intermittent, but when it does hurt, it's adult pain.
So if you had to rate your pain from 1 to 10, with 1 being no pain at all and 10 being the worst pain you've ever felt, how would you rate your pain?
When I'm in pain, it's about a 7.
And you said that's been going on about a year?
Yes.
On your right heel?
Correct.
So this pain, is it dull, throbbing, stabbing? Does it grind?
So it's dull until I bear weight, and then it's a sharp pain.
Okay. And is there anything that helps alleviate the pain, like massaging it or a heat pad?
No, I haven't had anything.
Okay. Part of my assessment is to evaluate your mental and social needs by assessing your hygiene, your grooming, your posture, and your general affect. You are responding well and appropriately, so we have no problems there. Let's move on to taking some vital signs. Before I take your vital signs, I need to ask you, have you had any changes to your mood or other mental problems that you would like to discuss?
I haven't, no.
Have you had any trouble with mobility, such as dizziness or unsteadiness on your feet?
I have not, no.
Cecilia, I'd like to take your vital signs now, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Would you like?
Yes.
I'm going to make sure that you're comfortable and make sure that you have some privacy. I'm going to start with your blood pressure. Is that the reason I can't use your right arm?
No reason.
a little bit of pressure. Celia, what is your blood pressure normally run?
About 120/70.
Blood pressure is 110/70, so that's good. Record that. I'm going to take your oxygen saturation levels. You can hold that on your finger for me. I'm looking for 95 to 100% saturation there. I'll record that. Next, I will take your pulse. Record your pulse and respiration rate. Finally, I need to take your temperature. I'm going to start by cleaning off my probe. I will place an appropriate cover on my probe, put it under the tongue, and get a reading in Celsius, a range between 36.3 and 37.5 degrees, and I will record that. So I'd like to assess your skin for today. I'm gonna look at all areas of your skin. I am looking to make sure that your skin is intact, that you don't have any lesions, that your skin's a healthy color and temperature, you're not clammy. I'm going to note the scarring on your right foot here, the color, the size, and the location. You said that injury happened about a year ago,
Yes.
and the scarring is associated with the same heel pain?
It is, yes.
Okay, thank you. You can roll towards me and inspect your back, and inspect bony areas that would be at risk for sores. And I'm gonna look for appropriate coverage, especially on the shins, to make sure that you have no problems with perfusion there. So yeah, I'd like to inspect your scalp. And use my flashlight to look for any scarring, lesions, appropriate coverage, or any parasites. If I could get you to open your mouth, I'm going to inspect your mucous membranes, make sure they're pink and moist, make sure you don't have any broken or missing teeth, and then I can see if your dentures or not. Lastly, I'm going to inspect your fingernails for any breakage or missing fingernails, and I'm going to look for clubbing, which could be a sign of poor perfusion. I will check your toenails as well. We're all done. Thank you. My patient has a Braden scale score of more than 18 and is at very low risk for bed sores.